Oh my good god, okay. Hello everybody, it's me, your boy Swag, and welcome back to another tier list. Now, after doing a lightsaber tier list, which was arguably, some people disliked it, some people thought, my tier list was valid. Hey man, subjective and all that, you know how it is. We're going to be doing a blaster tier list now. After I was given this suggestion, I thought about it and I was like, huh, yeah, this might be a good thing to do. Because blasters, some people don't really know how to play them, or some people choose the wrong person to play, and it's all about experimenting and whatnot. But the way I was thinking of how to do this tier list was a little different at first. I was first thinking, should I do this as like a 4v4 scenario, but then that was very dependent, if you're not getting attacked by many people, obviously the blaster's going to be good, the blaster hero. If you are getting pressured by all four heroes, then yeah, it's game over, lights out, pal. So 4v4 just crossed off my mind. And after another suggestion, I figured, 1v1 might be a good idea actually instead. So I thought about it, should we do blaster versus blaster, or should we do blaster versus lightsaber hero? How's that going to work? So the scenario I put in my head: if Vader was aura farming towards you and you needed to deal with him quickly, who would be the best hero in this scenario to deal with him? And on the other side, if you had a Luke or a Rey coming to you, what do you do? Which hero do you pick as a blaster? So that's what I've decided to rank these heroes, these blaster heroes as. So let us begin. These two, first of all, I don't even have any clips of them. Let's just skip them because they are complete trash. If Vader was after BB-8, I'm sorry, he's getting sold for scrap, man. It's finished, it's over for him. But we will move on to the first actual blaster hero, Boba. Boba is an interesting one. Now, let's put him there for now. I'm not saying that it's definitively B tier, but let's just talk about it. 75, no, I'm being too low there. I'd say about 90% of Boba players are pussies. No offense. A lot of Boba players that I see, they just either snipe from far, or they, once they get pressured, they jetpack away, and then they disengage. That is not really how you play Boba. Or that's not really how you get a lot of kills with Boba. You need to play like Legends Boba Fett from the goddamn comic books. Legends Boba Fett with this playstyle, this sort of aggressive playstyle, where instead of running away, you just continue fighting. If the lightsaber hero you're going against is always blocking, you need to jetpack behind them and get behind their backs. And start playing like a goddamn fiend. Because when you can get behind your opponent and, dodge their force attacks, you are actually very elusive and very agile as Boba. He has a pretty decent dodge, given, if you run out of jetpack fuel and your dodge charges, yeah, it's sayonara, nights out, pal. But if you are like the top 10% of Boba players who know how to play him really aggressively and don't disengage often, this guy is, bro, he is actually such a beast. Unfortunately, loads of Boba players, that's why I'm thinking there's quite a big skill curve for Boba. If you really want to play like Legends Boba Fett, he is going to be very hard to play as. As far as star cards go, don't be fooled by the whole jetpack thing. Just ignore those cards. You want to focus on cards that boost your rocket damage, and the concussion missile is the best part about Boba. He can deal with loads of blaster heroes as well, which is very good. As far as one-on-one scenarios, I think he's actually pretty solid, given he has a really strong, really massive high skill curve to really master Boba. He's probably the hardest blaster hero on this list to master. But if you can, oh my good god, your opponents will be blocking and never attacking you. That's how dangerous this man can be. If you know how to jetpack correctly behind your opponent, if you know when to use your RPG, and when to use the concussion missiles, and oh my good god, he can really perform. Bossk. Bossk is interesting. I'll set him at B for now. Bossk, the thing with Bossk is, and this will be a similar issue with Phasma, is you are stuck in a single position, okay? With Bossk, you can set your mines down, but the problem is you want to stay close to your mines, because if you set your mines down and then you run away from your mines into like an open position with loads of Jedi or like into the face of the enemy, goddammit, you're cooked. Even though Bossk has max health regen, his HP is not great. He will get sliced up in an instant if you don't know how to play as dodge correctly or jump correctly or avoid attacks with Bossk. So his real shining kind of star of Bossk is the mines that he puts on the floor. You're mainly putting all your star cards into those bombs, and then you throw your Darksis gas occasionally to heal you. His middle ability is pretty solid. You know, it can do a decent amount of damage and force the opponent to come towards you. It can go through block and all that good stuff. As far as ease of use, I definitely think Bossk is better than Boba. But man, the whole thing with like playing in just one position and not really moving from it is kind of ass. But the bombs do a lot of damage. If the hero hits all 5 bombs, oh my god, it's almost insta-kill if you like throw Dioxys or just finish him off with your middle ability. He's actually pretty solid for one-on-ones, I'd say. But yeah, groups, not very good, but one-on-ones, he's actually pretty good. These are debatable. I'll sort the list out later, but they're on the same tier, 100%. Next villain would be... I think it's Emperor Palpatine, ABCD, yeah, Emperor Palpatine. The Emperor, where does he lie in one-on-ones? This is a tough one, because I am pretty decently ranked with Palpatine. I think I'm 200 something, I can't remember. And the thing that's great about Palpatine is his dodge is unique, like Boba's, who has a jetpack dodge. But with Palpatine, he has his dodge distance, is very long. Like he can zoom from one part of the map to the other quite quickly. But he only gets 2 dodges, obviously, which is a problem. But he gets a pretty decent dodge range, which is very nice. As far as his lightning damage, it's okay, it's not great, but you're supposed to be using all his abilities to really get the full effect of him and making sure that you're hitting the left trigger and right trigger, because if you're just using the right trigger, you're only using one arm. With Palpatine, you need to use both arms, and to use both arms, you need to use the left trigger and right trigger together. Even though you do use that, you know, 2 attack combo thing, the damage is still not too great. But if you can be an elusive ass Emperor Palpatine with your dodges, and you can use that right ability to stun, oh, you can do a decent punish there. As far as like some of the skill and tech you need with Palpatine, a lot of people like to fly in the sky. That's great, you can, but most of the time, if you're like me, you will just take advantage of this by doing a jump attack and eat the Palpatine's HP away while he descends down to his death. It's just his damage is something that's not really great in one-on-one scenarios. Obviously, it's a sort of a skill thing, and you need to know like when the right time to dodge is. His stun's great. His middle ability is alright if they have like low HP and stuff like that, just to kind of finish them off and apply more pressure to health regen, which is actually not a bad thing about him. As far as one-on-oneing, it will take him quite a while to chunk down their HP, I'd say. Because the thing with Palpatine, you'll also be running away a lot. You won't be really applying pressure. I don't know if I want to put him on the same tier as Boba and Bossk. We'll adjust these later. This is just a rough play of where I think everyone's going to be. B tier. Let's stick with B tier for now. All right, who is next? Iden Versio. Is that even a question? I mean, I could play some footage and clips and stuff, but like one-on-one, Iden Versio, are you serious right now? If you're one-on-oneing Iden Versio and the Iden Versio loses, that's got to be the most craziest thing I've ever seen in my life, because there's no way you are beating Iden Versio in a one-on-one. Let's just clear that up. The droid stun is broken. You can make the stun last longer. You can make yourself do more damage with the stun, because it increases vulnerability with a particular star card. And her blaster's pretty strong. I can't lie. Her blaster's pretty strong. Yeah, when you ADS, it shoots a thing that goes through block. Yeah, there's that. She's S tier. Phasma, same issues with Bossk, where you have to play defensive. You know, you have to stick by your turret. If you are away from your turret, you are smoked. There's no questions. Her staff, I believe, needs to get 3 hits with her staff to really knock someone down. And by then, by the time you've hit your 3rd staff attack, you probably lost so much of your HP by then. It's not worth it. But if you play by your turret, it's good, you know, because you're forcing them to come to you. But if you're playing against someone who's patient and just doesn't want to engage you, or will force push you out of your turret, you're in that scenario that I mentioned before where you're away from the turret and you become defenseless. So because of that, because of the risk of these force push abilities, it's a blaster's not bad. It's actually pretty good, but it's like Iden's blaster, except you don't have that ADS explosion thing. I think she's probably B tier, to be honest. Yeah, she gets an ability that gives her more health as well, so I guess that's something to say. But yeah, this defensive playstyle is, I don't know if I want to put her on C actually. This is very hard. Most of these guys are either plus or minus 1 as far as their ranking. Like, you could argue Palpatine's C or Phasma is C as well. I'm just trying to average everything out, but I think that's okay so far. But that looks like it's all the blast heroes. Okay, yeah, it's five blast heroes and 5 lightsaber heroes. Okay, yeah, so this is the ranking so far. I might adjust it later in the video, we'll see. But yeah, right now I think this is okay. Iden is definitely S. A very skilled Boba will absolutely melt your bomb hole. Bossk, those bombs do a lot of damage. Palpatine, it's very slow to kill. Phasma, that turret is literally your basket of goods, bro. It's like putting all your eggs in one basket. Have you ever heard that saying? Because that's what the turret is like. Actually, no, I'm gonna put Phasma in C. We gotta put someone in C, and I think Phasma is... God damn it. I know this is gonna be a controversial take. Dude, I need to get some time. Like, who is better, Phasma or Palpatine? The thing with Palpatine is if you can find crates to hide behind and you shoot your lightning, the stamina isn't really an issue. Man. I want to put one of these guys in C, but I don't know who it is. Who is a C tier? Phasma. Phasma has to be, bro. She has to be. She has so many weaknesses. She can get knocked away from her turret, and her turret is literally the only thing saving her ass. Phasma is C tier. I think she's below Palpatine. Next, our light side heroes, starting with Chewbacca. S tier, 100%. When you use that middle ability, god damn it, Chewbacca is an absolute beast. All you need to do is pop your middle ability, then pop your left ability, which is the stun grenade, and watch them get zapped for about 10 years, and then you just unload into their face, and oh my god, you can melt Vader pretty heavily with all these headshots and that goddamn 10-year-long stun. Oh my god. Chewie is... The thing about these two heroes that up here is they have stuns, and you can just unload on the hero, which is crazy. And I don't actually... I wonder if Chewie's better. I think Chewie's better because I think he has... I actually don't know who has a higher TTK. Because that mid ability cooks, but she can just... Most Iden players will stun you and then walk up to your face and then laser you with her with her TL50. With Chewie, he can cook most... I don't know who has the fastest TTK. They're both on the same tier though. Finn. As far as one-on-one dueling goes, what does he have for him? He has his middle ability that gives him damage resistance. Okay. His right ability is trash. No cap. His left ability, okay, you have Deadeye, you've got aim assist, you've got aimbot, you have skeleton Minecraft archer aim. Is that going to save you against Vader? No. Is there merits for it being... giving you Deadeye. Do we give you merits for Deadeye? The blast is pretty weak. Deadeye is, if you're playing, okay, if you're using Deadeye and you have the cards for him that extend the Deadeye range, and you're going against someone like Vader, it's no use. Lightsaber heroes will literally cook Finn on all occasions. If you're using the Finn glitch, he's the best, right? Because you take no damage. But if you don't know the glitch, and dude, I don't know if I want to put him on the same level as droids, bro. These droids are like next up. Actually, BB-8's his BB-8 better than Finn. No, I'm just kidding. I'll put Finn in C. I think that's valid. Oh, Lando. Oh, this is gonna be a hot take, hot ass takes here. I think Lando is actually A tier. Oh, that's the wrong guy. Lando is A tier or S tier. Shit, is he S tier? Are we putting? No, Lando is not S tier. No. The thing that's stopping him from being S tier is his blaster is very weak, right? But his playstyle is similar to these two up here in S tier. You stun them and then you unload in their face. Even though the blaster is weak, you can still dish out a shit ton of damage, ladies and gentlemen. Once you get the stun off in front of Vader and you walk up to his face, all you gotta go is spam that right trigger and go and he's dead. Like, well, he won't be dead, but he won't have, most of his HP will be gone. Lando is definitely slept on. I know a lot of people rank Lando as dog shit, and this is probably the turning point of this video where a lot of people start disliking the video and commenting, your tier is trash, kid. Your tier list is awful. No. Y'all have not just played with Lando. That's all. You're listening to people that call him dog shit. He is not dog shit on 101's, kid. He is not. Lando is definitely better than Bossk. Boba is probably better than Lando. I'll take that. The smoke grenade, you know, a lot of Lando players will just kind of run away from, you throw the smoke down when you're getting pushed and then you run away from the smoke. You don't want to do that. The point of the smoke grenade is when a lightsaber hero attacks you in the smoke grenade, they can't track you, so the lightsaber won't register as hitting you. Therefore, because of that reason, you want to be rolling in your smoke grenade. You want to be in your smoke grenade at all times while you're shooting. The only downside to Lando is his blast is just weak, but his stun is great, his smoke is good. He has a sharpshooter ability, which can do a decent amount of damage, don't get me wrong. And if the lightsaber hero blocks, they get a decent amount of their stamina chunked away, so it's actually not too bad even if you miss. So overall, I'd say his kit is actually pretty good for one-on-one dueling. But obviously, I don't think I really need to talk much about these two down here. Leia is an easy S tier pick. Oh my god, I was playing HVV, and I know we're not talking about HVV, but Jesus Christ. I never play as blaster heroes apart from Palpatine and Boba, and those two really occasionally. But my god, I played Leia, I'm like level 12 with her, and I just, oh my god, I absolutely just destroyed every single lightsaber hero with her middle ability, bro. It's honestly insane. And then if you're getting chased, you throw your grenades down, you want to recover some health, you put your shield down. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, she can actually blow her load all over you, bro. It's just, I don't even know what to say. She's just so good as far as 1v1ing goes. Obviously, you know, you can deflect the blaster shots back, but that's just going to drain so much of your stamina, and by then you probably will have lost your stamina, and she's going to be still blitzing you, bro, till the end of your grave time, buddy. Jesus Christ, she's really good for one-on-oneing. And I don't even have cards on her that well. I have grey cards on her, unupgraded level 1 trash, and I'm still cooking, so that has to say something, especially if you have level 4 cards on her. Jesus. Yeah, I don't even want to think about that. Han Solo is S tier. Han Solo is 100% an S tier pick. Why? Well, he has the strongest blaster in the game. If you headshot, you will, well, chunk away a decent amount of HP, or I think it's like 6 headshots, or 6 or 5 headshots and the opponent is dead. Yeah, nice. That's a Vader, by the way, that's dying. So that's pretty strong. Obviously, the main, well, the nice thing about Han is you can actually play quite aggressive as well with him. Aggressive and defensive. His bombs that he throws at you, holy moly, good God. They are strong, kid. Like, they are unbelievably strong. You can get cards to upgrade the bomb's damage while it's in the air. I don't recommend getting the one that increases damage when it's been on the floor for 5 seconds. 5 seconds is way too long in Battlefront 2 terms. And in real life. God damn it. But Han Solo, great left ability. His right ability, which is his shoulder charge. Shoulder charge can throw a lot of people off, man. Obviously, the thing with the shoulder charge is you can block it, and nothing will happen, but you're still taking damage through that block, and it can hurt like a mother trucker. So that's great about Han. His middle ability is great for, well, blitzing the lightsaber hero's stamina. Like, a Maul is a good example because Maul's stamina is trash, but when you blitz through Maul with Sharpshooter, he cannot do anything about it, man. His stamina's gone. Vader's stamina is pretty good, but I don't know. Let's say he gets knocked down and you use Sharpshooter. Oh, it can chunk a lot of HP, man. It's great. Obviously, you gotta use it close range. When you're far away, Sharpshooter is not really effective. But when you're close range and someone's right in front of you, use Sharpshooter, man. It's very good. But also, we can't forget about Han's special thing about him, which is he is the only blaster hero in this game to get 3 dodges. Holy moly. Every good Han Solo player will be using those 3 dodges because dodging is so broken in this game. It makes you render no damage. Having 3 instead of 2, that has to put you higher on the list, man. And that's probably why Han Solo is the best light side duelist. Obviously, if we're considering aim, you know, to bet your aim in Battlefront 2, turn aim assist on and lower your zoom sensitivity, because that's what you will be using. You'll be aiming in and looking around, right? That's your zoom sensitivity. So lower that and turn aim assist on, and you will be good with every single one of these blaster heroes. And with Han, oh boy, if you can hit those headshots, oh my God, they're so crispy. Dear God. Han's kit is very good. Good for defense, good for offense, very strong kit, good strong blaster. Great star cards, cards that give him 3 dodges. Jesus, do I need to go on? He is the best by far. You can probably make an arguable case about Chewbacca and Leia, give or take, but yeah, I mean, 3 dodges just, I don't know, it's just, I guess I have the most fun with Han, to be honest, so that might be a bit biased. This might be biased. I like Han Solo. I think his kit is great. I love his bombs. You can get some good clips with those, especially when they fly off the map. Han Solo is definitely great for one-on-one dueling, I'd say. Who is the best dark side duelist? Well, well, there is no answer. It's Iden Versio. Do we even need to talk about it? Iden Versio is definitely one of the best. Her stun is just crazy. You notice that most of the top heroes up here have some sort of stun, like Lando, Chewie, Leia. That's why I'm putting them higher on the list, because the stuns are really good. If you can't do anything for like 2 seconds and the hero unloads on you, yeah, it's over. Same thing for Versio, but Versio is the one that started it all, and Versio is the one that's given me PTSD for the longest time. Oh my God, I hate it when Iden Versio players stun you, walk up to your face, and then go and then you can't do anything because all your HP is literally gone. I hate going against purple carded Iden Versios. That's why I guess she is the most annoying and the one that wants to make me rip my dick off. Enough about that. Let's just forget about Iden Versio. Let me fix up the tier list and see who is at the top of like S tier, A tier, C tier, and all that stuff, and let me get back to you. So after making absolutely no changes to the where I'm moving the tier apart from the droids down here, but who gives a shit about them? It seems that I think Phasma is better than Finn. I'm sorry, it just is true. Phasma with her droid is way better than Finn with his Deadeye. The Boba one might be a bit iffy, and Lando might be a bit iffy because Boba has a really good skill curve, or really high skill curve, should I say, sorry. Which a lot of people just haven't reached yet. Which is why with Boba, if you play, no offense, like a pussy, you probably put Boba B or C tier, which is valid, I understand. But if you're good with Boba, if you know how to play like Legends Boba Fett, oh my good god, he is an absolute beast of a monster. Lando, his stun, no questions needed. His stun is great. People shit on him too hard. Guys, just play Lando. See how you feel after calling him shit for 5 years. He is not shit. He is great. His stun is the real selling point here. Bossk, his bombs and his middle ability is pretty good. Would I put him above Lando? I just don't like playing defensive is all. You can make a case, I don't know, they're both somewhat equal to me. It depends on your playstyle. If you like playing defensively, Bossk is better than Lando. If you like playing offensively, Lando is better. That's it, that's all you need to know. Palpatine and B, I don't think he's that bad as far as one-on-oneing. With Phasma, you know, she can get force pushed, force pulled. If you have an Anakin going against you, oh my god, sayonara, it's over, goodbye. We got Luke, who has 2 force pushes. It's over. Kenobi, Yoda. Goddamn, everyone, every lightsaber hero will kick your ass. All they gotta do is force push you out of there, and it's over. Obviously, you could dodge it, I guess. Your dodge game needs to be on points, but most of the time you're getting caught by that force pull by Anakin, and we know how that ends. So this, guys, is the final tier list of the one-on-one blaster duelists against, let's say, if you're a light side hero, a blaster hero, and you're going against Vader, this is what the tier list will look like. If you're a one-on-one duelist on the dark side, as a blaster hero, and you're going against someone like Luke or Anakin, this is someone who, this is the tier list that is right for you. Obviously, I assume there's going to be some controversial takes. I understand that it's a tier list. Goddammit, if there wasn't one, I would literally piss my pants. But I know that's not gonna happen. There will be some people that disagree. To them I say, suck my dick. But look, it's all subjective opinions. I don't play blaster heroes, so this tier list might be fucked already, because I don't have that much experience with blaster heroes apart from Palpatine and Boba. But that is the tier list for blaster heroes. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you want to see something more related to this kind of content, where I'm doing more tier list videos, or maybe I do some sort of build video in Battlefront 2, maybe looking at star cards for each hero. I think there's like 22 heroes and villains, and that's going to be quite a chunky series to do. So if you guys want to see that, or want to see me do something different in Battlefront 2, be sure to let me know. But thank you guys once again for sticking through this whole entire video. God damn it, you have the patience of a goddamn koala. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.